Hi, my love, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111. I'm back with you, bringing dark into light. Okay, you guys, I am channeling more of this karmic mother energy, this karmic narcissist mother energy. Okay, a lot of the people in the collective that have been guided to tarot or to YouTube to spiritually heal has dealt with a karmic mother or karmic father or a narcissist parent. Okay. And a lot of us, me, you, the collective, have been through some serious childhood trauma, okay? Or young adult trauma, okay? And you're being guided to, tarot or spiritual channels is because it's a learning tool, okay? It's to help you learn, it's help to heal, okay? Help you heal that childhood trauma, okay? But what I'm hearing is, with this karmic narcissist mother, you guys have been beat up, and this is spiritually, mentally, physically, okay? Been beat up by this mother. Like, this mother energy was unhappy with her life, that she put all her hate and hatred for life onto you, okay? All her envy, all her hate, all her jealousy, whatever it was. I'm here Leviathan spirit, okay? I'm here Leviathan spirit, which is a jealous sea serpent, okay? Envy sea serpent, selfish sea serpent. She needed someone else to blame other than herself, okay? So she needed someone else to blame other than herself. And she didn't want to blame her parents or the people around her or herself. So she had to put the blame on you, and she had to bring then with her putting the blame on you, it was her hating, okay? Hating that she felt that way, so then she made you feel like you were hated, okay? Made you feel like you weren't loved, did things to you that were unrighteous and evil and cruel and mean and disrespectful, okay? But what Spirit's telling me is, you're gonna be the first one to be able to heal, okay? To be able to help other people, to forgive this karmic narcissist mother, okay? To forgive her, and so you can move forward and live a happy, long, peaceful life, okay? The things I'm hearing that the mother did to you was disgusting, was evil, was wicked, was sad too. I had tears for a moment when I heard a karmic narcissist mother would chain up her children. I'm hearing being chained or tied down or using handcuffs and lock them to the chair or to a door or to something, so they cannot leave, so they cannot go out with their friends, so they cannot spend time with their family, okay? Locked you away, okay? So like kind of like the Cinderella, locking you in a room. But I seen a mother handcuffing or chaining a child, okay? A young child, okay? Someone under the age of 15, okay? I was hearing about the ages of between 6 and 10, okay? And for the longest time, you thought this was because of you. You thought you were the problem. Because I'm hearing she told you that you were the problem. She told you that everything that was wrong in her life was because of you, but it wasn't. It's not you. It was never you, okay? It was never, ever you. It was her. It was her the whole entire time. And God see this the whole time, okay? But you did have protection. You had protection over you. And that's why you survived. That's why you were able to move forward. Okay, that's why you are where you are now. Because God had a covering over you. God was protecting you. Okay, yes, you've been beat up. Yes, you've been through things that a lot of people don't know. Through shit, through the mud. Okay? Treated so rude, so disrespectful. But what got you through it was God. God was there protecting you. Your angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. They were there protecting you. If you had a loved one that passed away, they were there protecting you. You may not have seen them, but they were there. They were there. Okay? I'm hearing a belt. Okay? I'm hearing if you said something wrong out of term, you got the belt to your ass. And I'm hearing they left bruises on your ass, marks on your ass. I'm also, you guys, I'm hearing nunchucks. Okay? Nunchucks were big, in the 80s? I'm gonna walk. I heard nunchucks. Okay? Nunchucks. They use different tools or different items To be you, I'm also hearing a spatula. Someone got a spatula. I'm also hearing if you're the generation with school, with the school, I'm hearing also you could have also been abused by somebody in school. Okay, I'm hearing something about school. Okay, I'm literally hearing a ruler. Okay, I'm hearing also somebody didn't have bed sheets. Somebody did not have pillowcases of bed sheets. Okay, they did not have a bed when they're younger. You guys, if this is triggering, please, out of it. But all of a sudden that video came out and I started channeling so many more people's energy, and Spirit wanted me to put this out, and I'm channeling this, so this could be some confirmations for some people, okay? And like, you didn't have bedding, okay? I'm hearing you didn't have a bed. I'm hearing somebody slept on the floor for years and years and years, okay? You could have been an older child. Somebody was an older child and somebody had siblings, okay? You felt like you had to protect your siblings. You felt you had to protect them. I'm hearing somebody had a mother that would bring Johns into the home, or random people into the home, okay? And she would go and do her thing with them while you were little, okay? And you were taking care of your brothers and sisters, or you're by yourself, okay? And you were cooking food, okay? I'm here cooking food. I'm here a lot of times you use TV dinners because you didn't know how to use, like, cook food you're young. Some about TV dinners going banquet. I'm hearing banquets into the microwave. Or long hours. I'm hearing gone all night hours. I'm hearing many times you could have been home alone in the middle of the night and your mom was gone, okay? Your mom would have been gone and you didn't know where she was. I am hearing somebody could have been dealing with CPS in the past, so like child protectors could have been called in, okay? You could have been removed from your mom's home, okay? You could have been removed from your mom's home and put into foster care or into another family member. I'm hearing going to another family member. Another family member took you in, okay? They took you in under their wing, and I'm hearing this family member actually loved you, cared for you. Someone moved in with a family or a friend. I'm hearing somebody moved in with their friends, parents, or like friends' family, okay, because it got so rough. And no, I'm hearing you could have still went to school and you moved with a family friend or a friend of yours, like your friend's parents' family's home, and school never got called, notified, or CPS never got called, notified that you were living with them because of the fact that you kept going to school and because your needs were being met when you moved in with this friend's family. Okay, your needs were being met. So there was no custody thing. That was significant for somebody. Okay, somebody came in like at a young age, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, 16, 17, and lived with their friend and their family, the friend's parents and stuff. Okay, they gave you a home, a shelter, food, clothing. Okay, showed you some kind of love, affectionate. But with all this that you've been burdened, all this burdens that you had, all these struggles, all this stuff that's happening in your life, you're making it out, okay? You are stronger than your narcissist mother, okay? You're stronger than anyone you possibly be. You're as strong as you could possibly be. You are going to heal. You're going to move forward, okay? Because you've been through this does not mean you have to give up. Does not mean you need to be that type of person. I'm also hearing breaking cycles, okay? I'm hearing breaking cycles. You do not need to be the mom that you do not need to be the mom that your mom was to you, or that mom was to your mom, okay? You need to be the change. You need to make that change. You need to be that good mom, the loving mom, the genuine mom, the mom that's going to give her child what she needs and wants. And if you decide not to have any children, because I'm hearing somebody, you didn't want to have any children because of this, you're still going to give love to other people. You're a genuinely loving person, okay? Light, love and light, okay? And you're going to give that love to other people, okay? If you had a mom that was not into drugs or anything like that, but you had a mom that was just not she was home but absent, if you know what I mean, like she was home but absent, like she wasn't there, like she was at home, like physically at home, but mentally, spiritually she wasn't at home, emotionally she wasn't at home. Do you know what I mean? Like, so this is for somebody that if you, the people that had karmic mothers at home that were at home but they were too busy with work, or they're too busy in their own life. They may not have been bringing people over. They may have not been doing any criminal activity, but they were just wrapped up in their own world, okay? Wrapped up in their own world, in their head. And you may have felt abandoned. You may have felt like you weren't loved, cared for, because there's so much going on in their head. But you're going to get through this. You are the first one to break this generation curse, okay? It was because your karmic narcissist mother was cursed. She was cursed when she was born. Okay, just like we are. I was cursed. You guys, I was cursed when I was born. Okay? I was child innocent, but those curses passed on to me. From my mom, her mom, from my dad's mom. They passed on, okay? Generation curses. They passed on. As we're innocent, we're children, we don't see it, we don't feel it, we don't know it. And then all of a sudden, as we get older, we start seeing the habits, the situations that they did, we start repeating. And that's where we are breaking the curse. We are breaking these cycles, okay? We are here to break these cycles of what our parents did and our ancestors did. We're here to break the cycles. We are generation curse breakers, okay? Somebody's name could be Ashley. Ashley Furniture just real by. Somebody's name could be Ashley, you know, okay? You got this. I'm hearing you've got this. You're going to break free from this, okay? You are not your mother, okay? I'm also hearing you are not your mother. You are of your mother, and you have her bloodline, but you are not your mother. You are your own person. You are an independent person, okay? You are your own person. You make your own choices, your own decisions. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to make those good decisions, those positive decisions, good intent, okay? Or are you going to take those steps, those cycles of your mom? Right now, what I'm hearing a lot of you guys, if you're watching this video, you're the ones breaking those cycles, okay? You're trying to break those toxic habits, those cycles, okay? But you are not your mom, you are not your father, you are your own individual person, okay? We are all one, but we are all separate. I hope that makes sense. Like, you and I are the same. I am you, you are me, but we are still individually separate. As in myself and yourself. But we share one conscious, okay? Coming into unique consciousness. There are things that no one will understand. There are things that no one will feel what you felt, okay? How I was treated, you're not going to feel how I was treated. I'm not going to feel how you were treated. We were all treated differently, okay? Our feelings, our emotions are different with every single person, okay? How we feel is different, okay? We can resonate with each other. We can have shared values. We can feel for one another. We can have empathy for one another, but we do not exactly know how another person feels, okay? We don't exactly know how another person feels. But you have to understand that even though you have a karmic narcissist mother or father or a parent or whatever, you have to know that you're not that person and you can make that change. Okay? You can make that change. I'm hearing somebody was locked in an attic or in a closet for hours and wasn't being fed. Okay, that really does happen out there, you guys. That does happen. And I'm also hearing somebody was always, the mother was always working. That was kind of what I was doing with my first child. So when I was my first child, I worked all the time. And my daughter told me she didn't have a problem with me doing drugs so much. It wasn't that. It was the fact that I worked all the time and I wasn't present for her. I was like, remember, okay, that's the word. I was home, but I wasn't present. And that's what I'm hearing with you. You may have grown up and your mom was home, but she wasn't present in your life. And that's something that I've been working on with myself, because my daughter said that's one thing she is hurt by, is I worked all the time and I did things with her, but I wasn't fully present because I was working all the time. Okay, I wasn't listening to her all the time. And that's something I know, and I'm breaking that cycle now. I gotta break that. I don't want her to have to deal with that. And I feel bad for that, you know, that's something I feel bad in the past, but you know what? I forgive myself and I forgive myself for that, okay? And I'm working past that. Okay? No, when I put these messages out there, I'm not pinpointing anybody. I'm not making anybody feel bad. And I'm not trying to trigger anybody, okay? I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to help somebody heal, grow, okay? Get the clarity, the confirmation that they're looking for, okay? Finding the truth that they've been looking for. So again, I'm not trying to pinpoint anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm not trying to dig up trauma wounds. But if you are triggered and this does trigger something, it's something to work on so you can actually grow and heal and move forward, okay? I'm hearing someone was left on the cold. as well. I'm starting to get cold, and I'm hearing you could have been left out in the cold, like been locked out of the house. I'm hearing something about being locked in like locked out, like your stuff was thrown out, and you were really young. Somebody was like 8, 9, 10 years old, and a mother could have like thrown you out, threw all your stuff out of the house, and told you to leave. Okay, somebody was thrown out at a young age. They weren't even 10 years old, and they're thrown out of the house. Okay, I'm hearing that mother could have been drunk or drinking or something. She wasn't right in the mind. Okay, she had a lot of things going on, and I'm not saying that I'm making up for this mother. Okay, I'm not sticking up for this mother. I'm hearing what I'm giving you the message of what I'm hearing. Okay, from Spirit. Okay. Spirit was telling me she had a lot of things going on. She was stuck in her head. She was under an influence. She was possessed by the devil, Satan. She could not give you the life that you needed, I'm hearing. So you could have been taken from her as well after this situation. Somebody could have been put foster care taken. She could not be the mother. So if you were taken from your mom as well, it was for the best. It was for you to actually have a real life. Okay, because I'm hearing somebody was taken from your mother, and the reason you're taken from your mother is so you could have a life. Because your mother was unable to give you what you needed because she could not get her shit together, because she could not keep her life in check. Okay? Keep her life in check. You guys, I really am, I hope I'm helping you guys. Like I said, I'm just... This comes like this, these messages they're really strong, okay? And I can feel for you guys, okay? I can feel how sad you guys are. I can feel how hurt you guys are. I can feel how, you felt abandoned and you felt alone. You felt betrayed by your own mother or your family members, okay? I'm also hearing you guys don't understand, some people don't understand, how could a mother do this to a child, okay? And how could a mother do this to a child? I can never totally explain how a mother can do it to a child, because my mom did do it to me. All I can say is what God told me is that she was not loved and she did not know how to love back. So if that helps somebody, because I know somebody, they could comment about that. If you're wondering how could a mother do this to a child, because I can't do that to my child. Like, I love my children. I'm trying to make everything better for them. I'm trying to put them first, okay? But I know when I was in my addiction, I kind of wasn't perfect, okay? When I was in my active addiction, and I kind of was putting my addiction first, okay? But still, there was a lot going on in my life at that moment in time, okay? And that's the thing, is I couldn't keep my life together for a moment. And that's all God can tell me is, when I asked God, how could my mother do it to me? And God told me is, my mother was not loved, and she was unable to love me the way that I needed the love, okay? Because she was not loved, and she couldn't work on that. She couldn't figure that out, okay? So, I can't have all the definite answer for you on that, okay? If you want to ask God, why was your mom that way, and why could a mom do that? Ask God, okay? Ask God, because there is mothers that are different, okay? Not every mom is the same. And mine was, God told me it's because she was not loved as a child, and I'm also hearing because she was always the black sheep, okay, as well. Even though she was karmic, like, they treated her brothers and sisters and her family members treated her like shit. She used to get beat up by her dad, and her mom when they were drunk. So, like, she was abused, so, like, that was holding on to it, and she didn't know how to love me back, okay? I do know now that my mom tried to be the best mom she could be, even though everything she did, she tried to be the best mom she could be, okay? So even if you have this karmic mother and, like, you may have cut this karmic mother off, or you're trying to heal something with your karmic mother, because before my mom died, you guys, I really worked hard trying to heal my trauma with her. I really tried to heal the things I had problems with her, with everything that we were going on with life. And I know that she did not love me as a child. Like, she did not love me the way I wanted to be loved. But I do know deep down that she ultimately unconditionally loved me. Even though she was so hateful towards me, so rude, disrespectful toward me, I know she ultimately loved me, you guys, okay? She did. She did not show it the right way, but she did. Because I know when I was getting my drug charges, she made sure my kid was taken care of. My mom, okay, you guys, your karmic mom could have been really, really disrespectful, rude to you, and all the things they did to you. But if you have children and she has grandchildren, she could have been really good to those children. Because when I got arrested for my drug charge, my mom stepped in and she made sure CPS did not take my kids. Okay, she made sure that my kid was okay, and she had my kids back, my daughter. Okay, so, because grandchildren can be a little bit different. I know she's manipulated my daughter a little bit. Like, my mom likes to manipulate people and stuff like that. But she tried to be a grandma to my daughter because she couldn't be a mom to me. So that's another thing I'm hearing, okay, too. So she could be a karmic mother to you, and she done a lot of things to you. And this karmic mother could be actually a great or like a good grandma to your kids. Okay, she could be trying to change, or she could be karmic to you guys. Okay, she could be really cool to your children. I'm hearing both sides. I'm hearing one grandma, karmic narcissist grandma, is trying to make it up with the grandchildren. Okay, trying to make things right, trying to make things better. And that's what I was trying to say is, before she was dying, the last year, I really tried to work on my relationship with my mom, just to make sure that we were on good terms. Even if we weren't at fully good terms, like fully like forgiving everything, we tried, okay? Because you know how many times in the past when I was mad at her, I told her I wish she was not alive. You guys, I said it so many times, and I said it when she had cancer. Like when we were fighting, she said to me, I'm gonna share a little bit about you guys, okay? I'm gonna share this a little bit and I'm gonna let go. So, about 2 years ago, my mom was just she had brain cancer too, you guys, okay? So she wasn't right. And I'm going through my spiritual awakening. I'm going through so much and everything's happening in my life. And one thing my mom said to me, you guys, is she wished I had cancer like her and I was dying like her. Okay? I'm dead serious, you guys. She said this to me, okay? This is when COVID happened, actually, when it was happening. Because she was afraid that she was going to get it and she was going to die from it. She said that was going to kill her. She thought COVID was going to kill her, not her cancer. And she told me, she said that she's been wishing that I would end up having cancer just like her, so I can feel like what she does and I'm going to die like her. Okay? She said this to me, guys. So that really, really hurt me because I was just healing. I just had my child. I just, I have my own place. I'm letting her stay with me. I'm trying to build my relationship with my mother. I'm literally trying to build my relationship with my mom at that time and like forgiving her for everything she's done. And when she said that, I'm like, are you serious? Because I had to go in. I had to go in because they thought I possibly had thyroid cancer. And I had to go in, and that's when she was saying that she wished that it happened to me. And like, I'm like, are you serious right now, Mom? Are you serious? You wish that? She's like, yeah, so you know what it's like, what you done to me. She's like, everything I've done, that's what she said to me. She's like, everything that I've been through, I wish you go through it because that's what I went through. That's how hateful and my mom was, and she still wasn't healing, wasn't good. And at that time, I wasn't, like, I was still triggered, I was still provoked and all that stuff. I was like, damn, then I wish you just died from your fucking cancer. And I said that to her. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I speak truth, okay? I told her I'm not perfect. I told her, and we were in the car, and I go, you might as well just fucking die from your fucking cancer. And not, you guys, she had cancer, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have. But you know what I mean, when you're heated in the moment, things are being said, and sometimes that's what I'm saying, be careful what you say to people, because you will wish that you took it back. And I said that to her, I go, fine, I wish you just died from your fucking cancer now, And I'm like, you could just fucking leave my house, leave my fucking house. If that's what you feel like you don't need to be here, I don't need to deal with you. And like, in my head, I'm like, I had to say something back to her because she said something mean to me. And I did. I wasn't fully healed at that time, you guys. I was going through something. I was still going through my spiritual awakening. I'm trying to heal, grow. And that really hurt me. My mom said that. And so, you guys, like, I made her leave. I literally made her leave. And it was middle of winter one year and she had no heat. And I made her leave. Okay? Because I knew that was just going to escalate. It was going to get worse and worse and worse. When she left, I felt so bad, you guys. I felt so bad because I'm like, my mom has brain cancer. She has lung cancer. She has lymphoid cancer. I'm like, I should not have said that to my mom. I am a bigger person. I am an adult. I am somebody that is trying to make a change and be better. And I should have known better. I should not have said that because brain cancer, you don't like, she would say this up before her cancer, but during that time, the brain cancer, that was something like, after I like calmed down and took a moment to meditate, and I actually asked her to help me with that. It was like, hey, Jamie, you were a little bit wrong. You're supposed to be changed. You're supposed to be a better person. You're supposed to be the light. You're not supposed to be saying cruel things to each other. She has brain cancer. She has this thing. She's having dementia. She has Alzheimer's. Things are going on in her life, okay? She's unable to heal herself. You're able to heal yourself. You should have been the bigger person. And I felt so freaking bad. So bad, you guys. And I really, really wish I wouldn't have said that, okay? Because a year later, she passes away, And could it have been me for saying that? Yeah, it could have been, because manifestation power of mind can come out that, But Spirit told me it wasn't because of that. She was sick. She was supposed to have a year, guys. My mom was supposed to only have a year to live, in 2013, and she lived 9 years, okay? She lived 9 years battling freaking cancer, and what happened is it ended up going to her spine, okay? It finally went to her spine, and the chemo radiation poisoned her, and like they told her if this chemo don't take it, they don't think she's gonna make it. They said that it would be a miracle she made it, and she had her first chemo on her spine, and she ended up dying 2 days later, okay? You guys, she ended up dying 2 days later, and so just be careful with what you say, even if your mother is karmic, you guys, or if you're mad at your mom or anything like that. Be careful what you say, because you cannot take those things back. Those things cannot be taken back. I did call her and asked her to come back home. She won't come back. She was a feisty person. She's like, I'm not coming back there. You want me dead? And da, 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 da. I am not coming back there. Never again. Don't talk to me again. I didn't talk to my mom for 3 months, you guys. Okay, she didn't talk to me for 3 freaking months. Finally, I tried to call her. She wouldn't talk to me for 3 months, okay? That really hurt her, and I can't blame her. I can't blame her. So I said, do not say something you cannot take back, because that's something I could not take back. Finally, she finally answered my calls after 3 months, and we still try to work on her stuff, but she was somebody that would just get really angry, really mad. But the reason I talk about that is because, like, we have karmic mothers, and we go through a lot of situations, a lot of damaging situations that can damage us and cause a lot of trauma to us, and a lot of heavy wounds, heavy wounds. But that's where we have to change. Is where we have to be a better person, and we have to like learn to not say some things either. If our karmic mother's going off on us or they say something to us, we need to learn to bite our lips, bite our tongue, okay? Close our mouths sometimes, and just be like, okay, we are better than this. We're not gonna talk about this. And I know, like, how can I say this now? Because I just told you guys what I said to my mom. But that's something I've learned from now. I bite my mouth. I don't say mean things to anybody anymore. Like, I really try to stay as quiet as I can. My dad's girlfriend, different story on that one. She's not a nice person. Says a lot of crazy things, a lot of mean things. Like, she's a black widow, okay? She's a black widow. And I keep my mouth shut. She antagonizes me, and I just keep my mouth shut. I try to walk away, and I'm just like, okay, I can't do this anymore. She gets mad, and she'll keep going at me. She's like, what, you can't say something? You can't say something? And I'm like, okay, just keep, I just take it. I just take it for me, because I'm only seen her like once every once in a while. But you guys, you're not alone, okay? And we gotta be that change to change that, okay? And I know you can. I know I can. And I know when we're dealing with karmic mothers or narcissists and they're cruel and mean, it can be difficult. It can be really hard, because we're wondering why could our mother that gave birth to us treat us this way. And as I said, the only thing I can say is what I've learned and what I heard from Spirit, from God, is they were not loved as a child, and they don't know how to love back, okay? They did not know how to love back, okay? And it was a demon doing that to them, okay? That they could not break free from, okay? That a demon was possessing them, and they could not break free. And at that moment in time, when I did that and said that to my mom, that the demon came right over me. I'll admit that. That was a demon that came right over me and freaking just made me say something out of my mouth I should have never said. Please, you guys, don't hate me. Don't be mad at me. Please, I was being open and honest with you guys about my life and being authentic and raw and real with you guys. So I do talk about it, but I mean, like, I just want you guys to know, like, we're not perfect, okay? But we gotta be that change. And since that day I said that to my mom, I've been very, very careful with the words I say. I've been very, very careful how I talk to people. I've been more kind and patient with people, and understanding that I don't know what they're going through when they get mad at me at that moment in time. I don't know the situation. They could be going through something. They could have just lost somebody. They could, just had a breakup. They could have just found out they had cancer. They could have found something, and we just don't know. And so we gotta be very, very patient and like understanding too, and like knowing that we are not them, and we don't know what's going on with them. And so it's just having patience and unconditional love too. Okay, having unconditional love. And knowing not everyone's perfect, you guys. Okay, this got a little bit long. I hope this helps, okay, with these karmic mothers or parents. I do. I love you guys. Love, peace, light, healing. Namaste.